Voices. Do you hear the voices? Do you hear the voices of the people when we gathered at the village square under the smiling moon to sing the songs, tell the stories, and dance to the melody of our culture? Do you hear the voices? But that was before the west winds filled the sails of the hungry ships and docked them on our shores, and the voices changed. Do you hear the bitter cry of our women as they were dragged through the thorny sands down into the hellish dungeons where the monstrous walls defiled their minds and the holy gentlemen stole their honor? Do you hear the bitter cry of the men as they met to tear the chains that bound their arms and feet? Do you hear the regretful sobs of the people as they were led through the door of no return into the land of untold hardships? Do you hear the crack of the whip on the back of Kunta Kinte begged by the unforgiving sun as he bends to dig the foundations of today's skyscrapers? But alas, do you hear, when the whip master has gone to his God, how the people gather like they used to do and sing and dance and tell stories like they used to do? Alas, the whip touched their backs but not their spirits. Do you hear the spirit of the people boiling? Do you hear the people say enough is enough? Do you hear the voice of a Garvey, of a Padma, of a Du Bois? Do you hear an Nkrumah on that fateful 57 night declaring to the world, at long last, the battle has ended and Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever? Do you hear how Africa took up that call? Do you hear the voice of a Tafawa Balewa, of a Patrice Lumumba, of a Julius Nyerere, of a Jomo Kenyatta? Do you hear thousands of voices marching upon Lincoln Memorial to hear a king speak of his dream? Do you hear Mandela screaming from his prison walls, Amangla? And do you hear the young South African girl singing, Ngozi Kelele Africa? Do you hear a Bob Marley calling for Africa Unite? Do you hear a fella Anek Palakpo singing revolutionary chants into your heart? If you call a woman African woman, she no go gree. She go say, I be lady yo. So virgins of the land, hear the voices that you might be inspired to make your voice heard. Sing your part in the melody of the nation that others after you might sing of you as you sing of those before you. Because in the end, Zion train is coming our way. Voices.